everyone, my name is Bianca, and this is actually my first ever YouTube video. I've been telling myself that I really wanted to do makeup videos for a long time. I've also been telling my friends that I really want to do this for a really long time, so I'm finally doing it. So this is it, and I'm doing it on this look right here. It is like the perfect fall, in my opinion at least, it's like the perfect fall makeup. It mixes all like the fall colors and stuff, and it's like really red toned, and I just love it. And yeah, so if you want to learn how to do this look, keep on watching.
So apologies for this, but I accidentally filmed my foundation off camera. But what I used was the Kat Von D Locket Tattoo foundation in light 46, and then I'm just basically going in with the concealer version of that color as well under my eyes, and then blending it out with a blending sponge. Next, I'm taking the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer, and then I'm just going to put that on my finger, and then dab it on the other finger, and then just put that all over my mobile lid. So I'm going in with the color Naked in a Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm just putting that all in my crease, and I'm doing it in like circular and windshield wiper motions. So now I'm taking the same brush and the color Buck from the Naked palette, and just putting that right over where I put Naked. So still taking my Sigma E40 blending brush, I'm going in with my Coastal Scents 88 Original palette, and I'm using this reddish pinkish color, and I'm pretty much putting that right over where I put all of the transition colors, and I'm just trying to like build some layers in here and, you know, make a really good peekaboo color for the brown that I'm going to put on next. So next I'm just taking this fluffy angled Morphe brush, and I'm going in with the color Buck again from the Naked palette, and just putting this on my mobile lid. And I'm just doing this really messily. It doesn't really matter because, you know, I'm just using this to build layers again as well. So now I'm taking my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, and as you can see, this palette is well loved. And I'm taking the color Sexspresso, and I'm just putting that over where I put Buck, and I'm bringing it a little bit more into my crease because I want to, you know, make the red more of a peekaboo color. So I'm taking the Sigma E40 brush again, and I'm just blending everything together and then blending out the edges a little bit more to make it less harsh. And next I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the color Dark Brown, and I'm using a little eyebrow brush, and I don't even remember what this brush is called. I'm pretty sure it's a MAC brush, but I don't remember the exact name or number or whatever they use. And I'm just going in like small little strokes. And I actually realized that this was pretty hard to do in a faraway mirror, so I went and grabbed a little travel size mirror, and you'll see I'm having a much easier time doing this. So I'm just concentrating most of the product on the tail end of the brow, and then making it more feathered towards the front. I'm using smaller strokes and a more delicate hand. So I don't know about you guys, but they look kind of harsh, so I just went in with the spoolie and tried to like diffuse the color a little bit more. So now I'm just going in with my Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes eyeliner in matte black, and I'm just tightlining my eyes. And it doesn't matter that I got like a tiny bit on the outside of my eye, because I'm just going to go over that with liquid liner later. So the next thing I'm doing is taking my Urban Decay 24/7 waterproof liquid liner in the color Perversion, and it's just like a really, really dark black liquid eyeliner. This is my absolute like holy grail eyeliner. I'm so obsessed with it. It just stays on so well, and I'm like one of those people that tends to like rub their eyes like without actually even noticing it, and usually with every other liquid liner it comes off, but this one just stays on like all day. It's the best. So to explain what I'm doing, I basically have an imaginary line in my head from the outer corner of my eye to the tail end of my brow, and then I just follow that line in my head and I kind of feather it out towards the end, bring it down to make a triangle, and then fill that in, and then swoop it over, and then make it go gradually thinner towards the center of the eye. So I'm going to curl my lashes next. So for mascara, I'm taking the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara in black. And I'm just putting that all over my lashes. I then realized that I really wanted to put a highlight color in my inner corner, so I'm going in with the color Heaven from the Too Faced palette, and I'm just putting that on my inner corner with my finger and blending it out, and it really makes a difference. So next I'm taking this really taupey color, and I don't remember where this color is from. It was from like some random palette that I had, and I'm taking the Sephora 49 brush, and it's a contour brush kind of. It's a contour blush brush to be specific, and I am just making the fish face and putting this all over my cheeks and just going back and forth and blending it in and using the bottom of the brush to make the sharper edge of the contour. And then I'm also putting it on my cheeks and my jawline, and then I will eventually put it on my temples. So now I'm taking my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso and putting that on first the apples of my cheeks and then blending it outwards towards where I put my contour. So next I'm highlighting with the Pearl Invasion Baby Pink Clam. I'm just putting this on the high points of my cheeks and then patting it in lightly with my finger. So putting this on the tip of my nose and my forehead and my chin, and then my Cupid's bow. So I'm taking a Real Techniques accent brush in the color Mahogany by N.Y.C. and I'm just putting that on my lips, and I'm starting at the inner corner and then working my way towards the center. So I'm just putting a teeny tiny bit on the inner part of my lips just so I can transfer it to the bottom, and then I'm going in with the accent brush again, and I am just smoothing that out a little bit. So next I'm taking the Makeup Forever Aqua Rouge lip stain in the color Soft Pink, and I'm just going over this, and this will make it pretty matte, and it's also going to kind of make the color more muted so that it matches the peekaboo color a little bit more. So while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm taking this little angled brush and the Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer in the color Bavarian Cream, and I'm just kind of like outlining my lips with this, and this will just make it, you know, stand out more, and it'll look so much sharper. So now I'm just buffing it out with the sponge again. Hope you guys like it, and I was really nervous to make this, so if you guys do like it, please let me know and I'll make more. Thanks, bye!